Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. What's up guys? Hope you're doing well. We're going to do a love reading today, taking a look at what is going on with the person who you were dealing with. Remember though, it is a general reading, so it won't be for everyone, unfortunately. Take what resonates and leave the rest. However, if you are interested in personal readings, I have a half price sale on at the moment. A link for that is in the description box below. So, deception. The overall energy of the reading is the Seven of Swords. This does not have to be as dark as full-blown deception or manipulation, although I did want to say what is done in the dark will come to light, but something is being hidden or suppressed, or something is escaping our conscious awareness. We've got the main focus here is the Hermit, Virgo energy. So someone is suppressing what they're feeling inside in terms of not sharing it. I feel like this more has to do, we could be looking at an energy that is currently disconnected and isolated from you. There's some type of knowledge, information that is being suppressed. What are the blocks and challenges here? Why do I feel like this is something that someone is not consciously aware of in themselves? Sometimes the universe isolates us, or sometimes we can be isolated at a point in our life to get rid of some of that like external noise, distraction, so that we can realize something in the solitude. I feel like there's something that someone isn't realizing, and they're going to have a light bulb moment. There could be some contemplation here though around a situation of what someone is feeling and what someone is wanting, because I feel you have this very strong energy connected to you, Aquarius, but it's completely detached from you, if that makes sense, in terms of like a physical detachment, but on an energetic level is very strong towards you. Blocks and challenges are the Two of Swords, that which we don't see, or sometimes that which we don't want to see or acknowledge. There is a decision or choice being resisted here, but I think it's more, sometimes there's a decision or choice that someone is not taking, not because they're refusing to do it, but because they don't even see that it's a possibility or available to them. We've then got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So Virgo energy of introspection, analytical perspective is coming through very clearly. I feel like someone is missing a piece of information. I don't know if it's you or them, and it's like that Eureka light bulb moment. I'm wondering if there's a situation here if someone doesn't even realize, either you or them, that they're into the other person or that they're interested. The Two of Swords is the moon in Libra. There is that subconscious revelation. And the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy in action that is not being taken. I don't know if there is something that needs healed between the two of you. Let's see what their intentions are, Aquarius. Because that Hermit may want to come forward. This could be just refusing to come forward. Maybe there's something they have to acknowledge. But I feel like there's, because that Hermit could do with one's own personal journey and trajectory, and that Two of Swords or self-realization feels very much like judgment energy. We've got the Six of Wands, So their energy is wanting to come forward. Are they trying to potentially think of a solution? There's a path or like a solution or something that they don't see, but that awareness will come to them. We've got the 10 of Wands. So there could be something here they're wanting to take responsibility for or ownership of. This is one of the more stranger readings, Aquarius. Let's see what is happening in terms of their actions. We've got the Sun card, Leo energy, and then the Tower. Where is this energy going? That's pretty... because that is pretty big, pretty major, but it's spontaneous. Where I've said about a realization needed or something that is trying to come to the surface from the subconscious, the Tower is also that card of, as well as destruction, divine insight, that kind of Uranus higher mind, where something like, oh my god, that's been right under my nose this whole time. The Sun, the conscious light of awareness, how could I not see it? How could I not realize? Obviously, now it all makes sense. Now it's all the sort of pieces are starting to fall into place. So interesting enough in terms of their actions, but that's more of like a subconscious action. I feel like their higher self or their subconscious is trying to get them to realize something, but it's escaping them, eluding them. And that realization is going to come in this solitude. But there's this pull towards you that is a bit restricted at the same time. Where is this energy then going? Because you have that deep prophetic realization, which part of this may have to do. The Seven of Swords is astrologically also the moon in Aquarius, which one of my significations as a reader is to do with soul family, soulmates. The Two of Swords is the moon in Libra, that part or aspect of ourselves that is hidden. There's a lot of subconscious energy here coming up, or from their higher self as well, trying to get them to realize something here. And it seems that realization is coming in. Then where does the energy go? Eight of Wands, communication and action. The Hermit is one half of Mercurial energy, the planet of communication. And there is that enlightenment, the Hanged Man, but in reverse. There's been a whole like subconscious block here in the situation, that someone who is still very strongly attached to you but physically disconnected from you has not been realizing, and it's almost like the universe trying to slap some sense into them, trying to create the right circumstances where they will realize something about this connection and the depth of it or the purpose of it. And that realization, better late than never, is actually coming in. When that happens, there seems to be some very revealing or enlightening communication towards you, Aquarius, that may, I think, is going to catch you a little bit off guard, but in the best possible way. Anyway guys, we're going to leave it there today. That is your reading. If you enjoyed it and it resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember though, general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. However, if you would like some specific information and answers to your own individual situations, you can check out the sale on personal readings in the description box below. Cheers.